Today's hottest music, Hot 103, your boy Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon, hooking you up all your favorite Latin, hip-hop, and oldies. Right now, though, it's an honor to be joined by Mr. 1218, Lil Rob. Welcome back to On a Sunday Afternoon.
It's all good, man. Thanks for having me back, man. It's all good.
I got a lot of great questions to get into. I posted on the Facebook that I was going to be interviewing you. Fans came up with questions. Also, the listeners of On a Sunday Afternoon can't wait to hear their questions answered. First, though, what are some things you're thankful for as Thanksgiving approaches, whether it's over the course of the past year or throughout your career?
Well, man, looking back at my whole career, man, just being thankful for everything that I've been through. You know what I mean? Whether it was good or bad, it molded me into the man that I am today. And, you know, just got to say, you know, been blessed and I got nothing to complain about. And, you know, life goes on, man, and it's good. Everything's good right now, man. Still got my loved ones close by and everything, man. So we're still moving on and we're still doing good.
First question from the Facebook. Jennifer Williams from right here in Las Cruces wants to know what you enjoy most about your music.
You know, just getting a good word across, you know what I'm saying? And being able to be brought up the way that I was and just, you know, going through life in that way. And now it's more, you know, not really a positive thing, but, you know, a positive thing. You know what I mean? I've been through different things in my life that other people can relate to now. You know what I'm saying? They're probably going to be going through the same thing sooner or later if they haven't already. You know what I mean? So just giving music that people can relate to, and you know, making people smile or laugh or cry. You know what I mean? Just whatever they're feeling the way that I was feeling when I wrote the song. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon. Special guest, Mr. 1218, Lil Rob. Still got a lot of great questions to get to from the Facebook. Your questions. First, though, would you mind holding on the line while we go ahead and get into some more music right here on a Sunday afternoon?
I don't mind, dog. Just do it.
Go ahead and pick a song for us to get into that you feel best defines the sound that you were originally going for.
Off of which one? What do you mean? I mean, do you have the songs already?
Yeah, I got them all ready to go. Just go ahead and pick the song that you feel best defines the Lil Rob sound.
Neighborhood music.
And would you mind giving us a story behind it for all your fans right here in Las Cruces?
Oh, yeah, man, I give the story behind it. It's a song about neighborhood music. That's what I drop, and that's who I do it for, the neighborhood people. And, you know, people weren't expecting to hear someone like me, and they heard me, and I'm talking neighborhood, you know, neighborhood things. So it's neighborhood music, and that's what I'm feeling. I'm very neighborhood, and that's what it is. And that tells the whole story about growing up and how I first picked up the mic when I was 16 years old, man. So neighborhood music, that's what I do.
More with Lil Rob on the way right here on a Sunday afternoon. Here's Neighborhood Music on Hot 103. Today's hottest music, Hot 103, Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon. Special guest, Mr. 1218, Lil Rob. Now, before we get back into the questions from the Facebook, what do you want to say to all your fans right here in the 575?
I mean, I just want them to, you know, stay down with me, you know what I mean? I haven't gone nowhere, you know what I mean? I know, you know, it's been a while and, you know, I just dropped this mixtape. But just know that I'm coming and I'm going to keep on coming. I'm not stopping, you know what I mean? This is what I do. This is what I enjoy to do. And, you know, when I go do shows and I see people out there and they still love my music and they love what I'm doing and they tell me that it helps them get through the day and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It feels good, so I ain't going nowhere and just stay with me and have my back and understand that, you know, all the changes that I'm going through and stuff like that. And so it'll show in my music and just to stick with me. I'm dropping it for them anyways, you know what I mean?
From the Facebook, Jesucita right here in Las Cruces wants to know what keeps you motivated and what keeps you in the studio and making music from day to day?
Sometimes I'm not motivated. Sometimes it's very hard, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, there was a long period of time where I didn't want to do this no more, you know what I mean? So it's almost like, you know, you go through different things, like I say, man, and it's hard to stay motivated. But, you know, lately I've just been just working on myself, man, working out every day and, you know, just trying to stay, you know, headstrong and try to be healthy and, you know, do things different than I was doing them before, you know what I mean? Because we used to have 12 packs at the pad, you know, making a wall of 12 packs of Pacificos, you know what I mean? Just drinking every day, you know what I mean? And smoking every day. And, you know, so nowadays, you know, I'm just trying to stay healthy and I'm on the workout plan every day, 2 times a day, you know what I'm saying? And just trying to stay cool. So all that's been motivating to me, you know what I mean? It motivated me to get back in the studio and do my thing again, you know what I mean? It's been a while, but now I'm ready again. That sounds weird, but I'm ready now, but I feel like I'm more ready than I ever have been, you know what I mean?
Right now, Jose Joe Audio Hernandez out in Peoria, Arizona wants to know what you plan to do to stay relevant in Chicano rap. Will you change up your style and try something new and creative, or continue to be the same Lil Rob that we all grew up listening to and jamming out to?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely the same Lil Rob. I'm different, but I'm the same, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, you know, I'm a product of my environment. I grew up that way, and I used to do things a certain way, and, you know, and you couldn't tell me nothing, you know what I mean? And I had it right the whole way, but, you know, living life, you know, go through ups and downs, and things change you and mold you into, you know, being something different. So, you know, I'm still the same Lil Rob. I just don't, you know, believe in a lot of the same things. I'm still Chicano and proud, and I don't care where you're from or what you're doing. It don't concern me. You know, it's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm just Lil Rob, and I'm proud to be brown and Chicano, and I do it for any Chicano, for, you know, anywhere, you know what I mean? And beyond that. And I plan to just make music, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't know. I like it when I record it, so just, you know what I mean? Bear with me. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my thing, and I'm doing what I enjoy to do. And you can't please everybody at all times either. You know what I mean? So I can only do me, and I'm the only one that could do that the best. You know what I mean? So it'll still be the same Lil Rob, new Lil Rob. It'll just be Lil Rob. It'll be Robert. You know what I mean?
Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon special. Gives Lil Rob more of your questions from the Facebook on the way. You don't mind holding while we go ahead and get into some more music?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Now, from your mixtape, there's a song that's been getting a really good reception out here from listeners of all ages, and that's Volver. Go ahead, give us the story behind it and introduce it for everyone right here in the 575.
Yeah, man. That's been a minute. And I've recorded so many damn songs, man, that I kind of forget about certain ones, but I remember doing the mixtape, and you know, everybody was sampling banda stuff, and I just kind of wanted to do my thing. You know, the music that I like to listen to, the Mexican music I listen to is mariachi, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? That's just something we do with Vicente Fernandez always. That's a big song, Volver, Volver, man. And just, you know, just something that was more, you know, Mexican for the Mexicans to bump, and the sample, the mariachi sample is pretty tight, you know what I mean?
Right, now
leave those in it and all that, you know what I mean? It just feels good, you know what I mean? I'll sample oldies that, I don't know, no one thinks about, or, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon special. Guest Lil Rob. Here's Lil Rob, Volver. Hot 103, more with Lil Rob on the way. Today's hottest music. Hot 103, your boy Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon, breaking you off all your favorite Latin, hip-hop, and oldies. Special guest Lil Rob. Now, the next question from the Facebook, Rosalie out in Albuquerque, New Mexico, wants to know what artists, if any, you plan on working with for future projects that you're working on.
You know what? Like I said before, man, I just really haven't thought about that. When people come into my life, I kind of meet them and we work on things. But other than that, I'm really to myself. So I don't really feature nobody, or, you know what I mean? Not because I'm a mean person or nothing like that. It's just that I don't really like to bother people to jump on my tracks. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. I mean, you know, but there's no plans for anybody right now. But I mean, we can make it pop when it's time for it to pop. You know what I mean?
So if you could work with any artist, whether it's a mainstream artist, Chicano rapper, or even an oldie artist, who would you most want to work with?
Oh, man. I haven't thought about that either, man. I don't even know. I don't know. That's a good question. Never really thought about that, man. To tell you the truth.
So with everything that you've been able to accomplish in the industry to this point, what are you personally most proud of?
At this point, just is my longevity, you know what I mean, and being able to be around for a long time, you know what I mean. So that's what I'm thankful for, you know what I mean. I've been around for a long time, you know what I mean, and I'm just going through different things, and like I said, you can see it in the music, and I'm able to, you know, keep on moving, you know what I mean, and get better, you know what I mean. I'm getting better at my skill, being in the booth and everything like that. I know I've been doing it for a long time, but I'm still learning, you know what I mean.
Right, now back to the questions from the Facebook. Chaparrita Solita, her real name is Mary. She's out in New York. Also, Jacob Martinez here in Las Cruces. They want to know about you coming to their area to do a show. I know you probably can't speak specifically on it. Your thoughts, though, overall?
I mean, I'll go anywhere the people want me, and you know what I mean? We just got to get the promoter straight, and you know what I mean? So that everything's taken care of, and we got the show going on, and all that. But I would love to go to New York again. I was out there before, and I would love to go back, and Las Cruces, whenever, man, just, you know, get me out there, and we're there, man. We could rock it. You know what I mean?
Right, and then any projects you're working on, and what can Lil Rob fans expect to see from you here in the near future? Yeah,
well, I just dropped a new mixtape, and it's called It's My Time. So that's the latest one. I sampled, you know, oldies from Rafi Pagan, who was the go for me, Just You and Me from Barbara Mason, It's My Time from the Drew Vales. What else was on there? I did Over the Night from the Dells. I did some of the Love Lights, you know what I mean? So if you like oldies, that's a definite pick up right there. So pick that one up. It just came out, and next week I'm going to be giving away, you know, certain songs off the album for free. until, you know, a week at a time, you know what I mean? One every week, and just give them out for free, and so people could bump them and download them, whatever, you know what I mean? So that's gonna be happening. And then at the moment, right now, I'm actually in the studio working on a new album for 2013. So I have to have it done by December 21st in order to have it out for March 2013. So I got to, you know, be busy and get busy and keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Right.
And people don't get that, you know, all the work that goes into it and the time and all that. You know what I mean? So I have to be done by December 21st. And so March 2013, I have a new album out. It'll be available on iTunes and all that. The big record chains and all that stuff. So that's my real album. The other one's a mixtape with all the oldies on it, but I got the real album coming out March 2013.
Henry G here with you on the Sunday afternoon special guest, Lil Rob. I appreciate you chilling on the line. You don't mind kicking it for a little while longer on a Sunday afternoon?
I don't mind chilling at all, man. It's Sunday night, and I feel all right.
More with Lil Rob coming up. Here he is. This is I'm Still Here on Hot 103. Today's hottest music, Hot 103. Henry G here with you on the Sunday afternoon special guest, Mr. 1218, Lil Rob. Now, was there any interaction with fans that you've had at shows that kind of stands out to you over the years?
Man, it's just you know, being on stage, man, and you know, people think that I'm gonna bring the gang element into the shows, and I guess I do, you know what I mean? But you know, when I'm up there, we all have a good time, you know what I mean? And I make them smile, and they're having a good time, and I make them laugh. I might say a couple jokes on stage, and you know, just be stupid, because I'm stupid like that, you know what I mean? I'm a funny dude, you know what I mean? So it's like, so just that, and it's just them having a good time, and when they come through the line, and they're just, you know, I just make their day doing this. It's a good thing, you know what I mean? And they're like almost in tears, and I'm just kind of tripping out, you know, that I could actually have them that way, you know what I mean? But not to my head or nothing like that, just real humbling, and it's nice to see them like that, you know what I mean?
Right, and then where can your fans actually go and interact with you?
Oh yeah, at the real Lil Rob on Twitter. That's where you can check me out right now. I'm always on there, you know, just tweeting or whatever, whatever I'm doing, you know what I mean? I just did a show in Parker, Arizona, and you know, got a bunch of new followers there, and just, you know, let people know what I'm doing and stuff like that. So it's Twitter at the real Lil Rob.
Lil Rob, always a pleasure. Want to thank you for once again being part of On a Sunday Afternoon with your boy Henry G right here on Hot 103.
I'm down, man. I'm down. Thank you. Call me, you know, anytime. We'll do it all over again. You know what I mean?
Now, before we go ahead and get into another one of your tracks, any last thing you want to say to the listeners, all your fans out here in Las Cruces?
Yeah, Las Cruces, man. Just keep it bumping, man. I'm right here. So your homeboy Lil Rob, and I ain't going nowhere. So let's keep it bumping. I'm righteous. I got you. You got me, and it's all good.
All right, let's go ahead and get into Barely Getting By. Go ahead and give us the intro for this one.
Yeah, what's up? This is my song, Barely Getting By, and this is when I first signed to the record label Upstairs Records, and they put the song out on the radio first. It was my first song on the radio. I was Barely Getting By, and I kind of did it like cherry pie. So, I don't know. Check it out.
Lil Rob, Barely Getting By on a Sunday afternoon on Hot 103.